Hey guys, what's up? My name is Isabel and welcome to my booktube channel, The Book Diaries. I'm very excited to be starting my channel today because I've been waiting a long time to do this and I'm just very excited and it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's get started. First off, I wanted to tell you guys what the channel is going to be about, what I'm going to be doing on the channel, what's going to be going on, and some of the other stuff I do outside of this channel. So this channel, The Book Diaries, is just another way for me to spread my love of books and reading and fandoms and all that stuff because that's just stuff I'm very passionate about and I love and I enjoy, and I wanted to spread my love further. On this channel, I'm going to be doing book reviews, book recommendations, book hauls, maybe some book trailers, book to movie adaptation videos for the trailers, clips, different stuff like that. So I'll basically be covering a lot of what you see on other booktuber channels. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So outside of this booktube channel, I have a blog called The Book Academy, and it's been a lot of fun putting it together. I've had a blast working on it, adding my book reviews, my book recommendations, all sorts of stuff. I run it with my friend Carrie, my friend Martha, and my friend / mom Kelly. It's been an amazing opportunity and to do it, and a lot of fun, and I've had a great time doing it. I'm going to leave the link to my blog below in the description box, and you can find us at www.thebookacademy.net.wordpress.com. I also run an Instagram account called _the Naquin. It's been a lot of fun doing it, and it's a fan account for the Mortal Instruments series, which is my absolute favorite series. It's my top one, my go-to series. It's my baby. I love it so much. It's so amazing. Cassandra Clare is so talented, so that's why I have an Instagram fan account for her. So a lot of you that are watching this video may be followers of my Instagram and know about the Instagram, but for those of you who do not know, yes, I have a fan account for the Mortal Instruments, so you can go check that out. I also run a Twitter and a Tumblr for my Instagram, _the Nephilim. They are both Mortal Instruments fan accounts, and they are the Twitter and Tumblr for my Instagram account, so you can go and check that out, and I will leave the names of those in the description box below. Today I also wanted to show you guys my top 4 favorite book series that I love, I've enjoyed. They have always stayed on the top of my list. They're my absolute favorites, and I love them so much. And you know, I recommend them to people all the time. They're ones that have really stuck with me, and that I enjoy reading, and I can always pick up and always enjoy. So my first favorite series, and the one that remains at the top of my list, is The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. Love this series. I adore it. I love it so much. It is so amazing. Cassandra Clare is so talented, and the world she creates and the characters and the story is just not like anything I've ever read before, and it's so amazing. I immediately fell in love with this series when I picked it up at school last year, and on my beach trip to Disney. Not to Disney. That was last weekend. On my beach trip that December, that Christmas, I read City of Ashes, Glass, and Fallen Angels, and Lost Souls on the trip. I spent like all day reading. I did a book a day. I couldn't put it down. I'd wake up in the morning and demand to buy the next book on my Nook, and I flew right through them. They were so amazing. Again, such a great story. So many great characters. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite, and I'm very excited for City of Heavenly Fire to come out at the end of this month. I'm sure there will be a lot of tears and heartbreak, but I'm trying to get mentally prepared. I'm not yet. I'm going to be. I've got this. I don't got this. So my second favorite series is Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. I absolutely love and adore this series. It is so amazing and so great and such a unique and dark, mysterious, just amazing story. Becca Fitzpatrick is so talented, and I absolutely love it. I heard a lot of good things about it. I actually was recommended the book on one of Sasha's videos at a book utopia, and it looked very interesting to me, and so I decided to pick it up, and I will never regret grabbing it from the library. It was amazing. I absolutely love it. It's such a good story, and I loved all the books. I loved the journey. I loved the story. I loved the characters. It was very good. I absolutely love it. That's why it's my second favorite. So, and it needs to become a movie. They're working on it, but they haven't said anything yet. And I'm like, why not? It needs to be a movie. Like, how are you not? How is it not even a movie yet? It should have already been made into a movie. It's that good. But whatever. Let's just turn Fallen into a movie. That works out. I didn't mean to offend any of you Fallen fans. I read it and I didn't like it, so I don't know how it's becoming a movie, and that this isn't. I hope many of you agree with me, because if you don't, just look at the cover. That should be a movie, okay? It should. Look, gorgeous. Why? I could. My favorite series is the Shatter Me series by Tara Maffei. I'm guessing that's how you say her name. If it's not, I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I don't own Shatter Me, that's why I don't have it with me, but whatever. I will get it soon. I'm trying to. I want it. I should have it. I want it. But yes, I absolutely love, and adore this series. It was so amazing. I heard so many good things about it, and I decided to pick it up, and I'm so glad I did. I don't regret a second of reading this book. I absolutely loved it. I enjoyed it so much. The characters were amazing. The story was amazing. The author, Tara, she's such an amazing writer. She is so talented, and she swept me away with her whole story and her characters and her writing. And Ignite Me, the final book, I was so excited when that came out, and it blew me away. It was my favorite one in the series. So amazing, such great character development, and not only with Warner and all that stuff, but especially with Juliet, because she got so much better, and especially in this book. I really loved her in this book. So just amazing. I actually had the opportunity to meet Tiara and in New Orleans at Octavia Books, and it was actually on the day of my birthday in February 21st. It was so amazing so amazing to meet her. She was very sweet, very nice, and just beautiful, and she's very beautiful. But it was a lot of fun getting to meet her. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes, of course, Ignite Me is signed with her beautiful handwriting. Isabel, really lovely to meet you. Will, it's very lovely to meet you too. You're so amazing. Thank you. My third favorite series is Matched by Ali Kandi. A lot of people actually kind of didn't like this series because they thought the second book was very slow, and so was the third book, and that is just hard to get into, but I think otherwise. I absolutely loved the first book. It was so amazing. I'd actually been recommended it by a friend at a party we went to, and she just said it was amazing and so good. And so the next day when I went to the library, I went ahead and picked it up. I started reading, and I immediately fell in love with it and fell in love with the world and Cassia and Kai and the story, and it was just so amazing. Ali Kandi's very talented, a very talented writer. It blew me away. It was it was so good. I absolutely love it. And yes, I don't own Matched either. Wait, no, yes I do. I do own Matched. I do own it. I lent it to a friend, and she's had it for like 4 months. So I forgot. See, this is why you don't lend books to people, because they have it so long you forget you own the book. What I love about Ali Kandi is she has all these poems and stuff throughout the book. She says that the characters say, like, do not go gentle, really stuck with me. That's one I absolutely love, and it stuck with me for a long time. Or the thing she wrote where Kai says, some people think that the stars must look closer from up here, but they don't. You just realize how far away they are. And that, just stuff like that really blew me away, because I found them so in-depth and creative and really, like, deep, and I enjoyed that about them, because I found it very I was blown away by what she came up with, those things that she had the characters say, because they really stuck with me, and there was a lot of stuff in there like that, and I enjoyed that because I would turn a page and there was something like that she said, and it just blew me away that you could come up with something so creative and true and just beautiful like that to say. So that's what I really, really enjoyed about this series, is the stuff like that. So yes, those are my 4 top favorite books, and I hope you guys liked them, or liked the ones I picked, or if you haven't read them, are inspired to go check them out and go read them. I promise you, you won't regret it. They're amazing. Getting a phone call. Thanks. Lastly, for this video, I'm going to be answering some questions that some of you guys that may be watching submitted to me on Instagram. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and answer those questions for you guys. A little Q&A. So this question is from Books Are More Than Stories, and the question is, what book, only one, is your favorite? Well, that is a very hard question to ask. You want me to narrow it down to one? Okay, challenge accepted. Okay, I don't know. I really like City of Lost Souls. I absolutely loved that book. It was very good. And I love City of Glass. I love all the Mortal Instruments books. But, okay. Finale by Becca Fitzpatrick has to be my favorite. It was one of the best books I've read, one of the best ending books I've read, closing books to a series. She ended it so well and so perfectly, and it's just very happy ending, a great ending. This book had so much I loved in it. I've gone back and through my favorite parts many times. There's so much action here, and romance and humor, all the things that I loved about the rest of the series in this one book, and just such a great ending book, closing book, and just very amazing. So yeah, this would probably have to be my my favorite book, my favorite one book. But I do have other favorites. Just finale. I love it. The next question is from Multi Fandoms, and it says, who is your favorite character? Well, let's see how hard this is. Yeah, Jace Lightwood, okay? Jace. Always will be Jace. It's Jace, okay? Jace. And Patch, because he's fat. Divergent Clary Lancaster asks, who is your favorite author? Well, my favorite author is Cassandra Clare, because she wrote my favorite series, and I love her. She's amazing. So, yeah, Cassandra Clare. Mina_W asks, what movie did you think was the worst adaptation of a book? Well, okay, don't hate me for this. I'd have to say the worst adaptation of a book to movie was Vampire Academy. I'm sorry to all you Vampire Academy fans who love the movie. I am a Vampire Academy fan, so I was very excited for the movie. But I just thought, even though there was humorous stuff in it, and it was high school sort of, and they're teenagers, I found there was a very sophisticated side to the book, a dark, sophisticated side, and I felt the movie didn't capture that. It tried to make it too teenager and like girly and just drama and hyped up, and I didn't like that it did that, because I felt it took away from the sophistication of the series and of the book. And yes, even though there was some teenager stuff in here that was a little inappropriate and different stuff, and there was that humor, and there was some of that drama, I thought they did it in a way that was he made it too much like Mean Girls, because I know he directed Mean Girls. He made it too much like Mean Girls. I felt he did that, and I didn't like that about it, because he didn't capture the sophistication of the book and of the series, and that's what I was really disappointed in. And that was one of the things I loved about this series and this book, was the fact that it was sophisticated and older, and it didn't have the normal teenage high school drama like that, and I thought the movie did that, so that's what I didn't like about it. Ice Skater with an 8. The A is an 8. 4 is the number 4, ever. That's a very complicated username. I'm sorry. What book are you currently reading? I'm currently reading City Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare. I'm rereading it just to get all that stuff kind of back in my head and remember everything before I start Sweet Family Fire, so I can jump into it with the City Lost Souls feels and emotions. So yeah, City Lost Souls. _the_mortal _instruments _ask TMI or TID, your favorite series, do you want to become an author, what fictional character were you most upset and cried the most when they died? First of all, TMI, to answer your first question, I did like TID. And a lot of people say it's better than the Mortal Instruments, but I didn't think it was. I thought some of the parts of the story were a bit slow, and I guess just because it was a bit harder to relate to Tessa since it was set further back in time. I found Clary more relatable, so maybe that's why I liked it more, but I just thought Mortal Instruments was better, so Mortal Instruments. Do you want to become an author? Yes, I actually want to become an author. I've been told that I am a very good writer, and I enjoy writing and stuff. I'm actually working. I'm working on it right now, but I haven't really had time to really sit down and work on it, but it's called The Elements, and so hopefully I'll get to work more on it soon and put that out there, so yeah. I also wrote a Mortal Instruments City of Heavenly Fire fan fiction called The Mortal Instruments City of Heavenly Fire, and it's on Wattpad at my Wattpad account, JSlover147. I'll leave the link to that story in the description box below, so you can go ahead and check that out and read it if you want to before the real book comes out, and read my fan fiction. And it's gotten a lot of reads, so I'm very happy about that, very excited. So I'm glad people have enjoyed my writing, and I can't wait to write more. So, and to answer your last question, what book did you cry over the most? Well, what do you think? Allegiant by Veronica Roth. There's actually a funny story behind this, but I'm going to try and keep it brief. I was at a soccer tournament, and I was in the car with my dad riding to the fields for our soccer game. And I was reading Allegiant. And this is the part where Triss, I don't want to spoil it for some of you, but for where Triss, some of you know. I probably already gave it away. I'm sorry. But I cried. I started crying in the car. I cried in the parking lot. My dad got out to go register the team, and when he left, I climbed in the back, and I screamed, and I cried, and I bawled my eyes out, and I was screaming in frustration, I was crying, I was sobbing, I was a mess. I got on the soccer field to play, and I was still crying as the game went on. I cried when I got back in the car after the game, and continued to read. So I cried the whole car ride to the hotel. I got in the hotel, and I was still crying. Then we went out to eat, and I cried at the restaurant. Silent tears. Then we went back to the hotel, and I took a shower, and I cried in the shower. I took about a 10-minute shower, 15, 20-minute shower, because I was having to keep stopping to cry and sob. Then I lay down, and I was crying in bed. I was crying in my sleep. I was crying as I went to sleep. I could not stop crying. And the next morning, I was still crying. You guys are probably like, she's a bit emotional. I don't know if I want to watch her videos anymore. I promise you I'm not a freak. I'm not, I mean, I am weird, but I'm not like psycho or anything or crazy. Okay? We're all emotional. You know, we're fangirls. We get emotional. And that got me very emotional. The next question is from the Books We Love, and it's, what's your favorite book of the month? Well, my favorite book of the month probably, May just started, so I haven't really gotten to read anything in May yet, so I'm going to go ahead and say for April, and for April, it was Altered by Jennifer Rush. I absolutely love this book. It was so amazing, so great, and the second book, Erased, was great too. Jennifer Rush is a really good author. The beginnings are good, and you're kind of like, oh, this is cool, and at the end, bam, 50 plot twists. Layla, with 2 A's, 1999, asks, who is your favorite book character? I know I already answered this, but Layla is a friend of mine on Instagram, and I love her, so I'm going to go ahead and answer this again for her. And Layla, it's Jace Lightwood. I love you. My other friend, Books Are Just Life, asks, least favorite book, character, author, and or series. Well, least favorite book would have to be, I don't know which one I didn't like more. Okay, I'm going to say The Maze Runner by James Dashner because I didn't even finish this book. I didn't like it that much. I was so confused. I'm going to go see the movie just to see if they can do the book justice or make it better. But I did not like the book. Okay, least favorite character, Sebastian Verlick. That guy has got to go, okay? Just get rid of him. Die in a hole, Sebastian. Die in a hole. Okay. Least favorite author. This is hard. Okay. I'm gonna say James Dashner. And yeah, you know why. And least favorite series would have to be, let me see. Let me look through my shelf. Least favorite series. There isn't really a series I've read that I hated. Okay, sadly, I'm going to go ahead and say the Vampire Academy series. I liked this book, and I liked the third one, Shadow Kiss. And I know a lot of people said, you know, just keep reading even after the fourth book. It gets better and it ends well. It's just, I couldn't be. Alexis Loves TMI says, what's the very first fandom you were ever in, and who are the main characters of that fandom? Plus, why do you like that fandom? Hey, Alexis! She's another one of my friends. Okay, what was the very first fandom you were in? I believe it was Harry Potter. It wasn't? Yeah, because I read Percy Jackson after. It was Harry Potter. Who were the main characters of that fandom? Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, Ron Weasley. Plus, why do you like that fandom? I like that fandom because J.K. Rowling is amazing. So that is the end of my first channel on the Book Diaries. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I've had a lot of fun doing it. I've had a great laugh at myself and the amount of times I messed up, but it's been a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to do another video for you guys soon. And make sure to stay tuned to this channel because in about a week or so, I will be doing the collaboration video with JD Netto, author of The Wizard of the Fallen, and my friends. So I'm very excited to be doing that. It's an amazing opportunity, and thank you, JD Netto, for allowing me to do this video with you. So I'm very excited for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!